Hello everyone, this is Sheila. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to share a very special gift with you today. This is a gift that was made for me, handmade for me by my dear friend Heather. And I'm so excited to show you this treasure. She made it for me for Christmas this past year. And I'm just so thrilled to share it with you. So let's get started. Peacock feathers. Who doesn't want a peacock feather pen? And look at this beautiful candle that also came with the gift. Isn't that lovely? All right. The topper of this journal that she made for me is made from scraps of fabric and lace and trims that I have had left over, from a previous project. I had shared the scraps of that project with her because these are her favorite colors, as they are mine. This is a little makeup bag, or you could use it as a pencil bag, which is probably what I would use it for. You could also use it as an insert for your purse or whatever. Nice zipper on there. There's fabric in there that is like just a hint of purple flowers. I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can see the detail. This fabric actually came from my grandmother's house, and it was from a project that she and I had worked on together years ago. So this is very meaningful fabric to me. I am a very fortunate person in that I have a lot of things from my grandmother's house. Sadly, she's no longer with us, but her legacy lives on. All right, this is the front of the cover. Again, the purple and the turquoise, our favorite colors. This bright pop of pink is so Heather. She loves the color pink as well. Turquoise and purple being our favorites, the pink being her other favorite. This is the inside. Oh, let me back up. I'm going way too fast. Sorry. She handmade this book, so she sewed the pages into this book. She also created the spine. This is a piece of wallpaper that I had given her. I came into possession of a whole bunch of wallpaper books from the local hardware store that they didn't want anymore, like wallpaper sample books. And I am storing some of it at Heather's house because she has a little more room than I do. So that's where she got that. This is beautiful purple trim and turquoise trim. The inside of the cover got some lovely embellishment over here, which is a rub-on, which she finally convinced me are fun to use and easy to use, and now I'm a believer. Thank you, Heather. Here's the envelope that she has attached to the front page. See how clever that is? This is a little booklet, and you open it up, and it's actually a piece of recycled scrapbook paper. Well, not recycled scrapbook paper. It's scrapbook paper that I had given to Heather years ago, and she had some of it left, so she included it here. She knows that I'll either attach paper on the front to write things on it, or maybe I will cut the flowers up and use them in collage. Heather and I are people that are both of the opinion that nothing should go to waste. And, you know, my grandparents lived through the Depression, so I guess I kind of got that from them. Okay, the next page has a personal sentiment from Heather, so I'm just going to briefly cover it up. It's a very special sentiment that she wrote on the inside of this page. Another beautiful page with wallpaper. This is the outside of a yarn skein. I think I'm saying that word right. You crochet folks will have to tell me if I said it right. This is actually a piece, I think it's vintage. It's a piece of vintage yarn holder. You know, they come in the little packs like in a ring, and I think that's what this is. More of that beautiful purple trim. She's added some lace to the edges. There are quotes throughout this book, which I really appreciate. This one says, "Don't wait for everything to be perfect before you enjoy your life." A lot of wisdom there. But just look at the details. all the different kinds of paper she's used on this page. This beautiful turquoise trellis-like trim. I just love it. The next two page spreads has an amazing map, piece of map. These purple triangles have a story behind them. They were actually harvested from a man's dress shirt that was donated to Heather, because she's involved in clothing ministries to help the poor. And sometimes when I'm at her house, I'll help her harvest buttons or harvest interesting pieces of fabric. So that's where they came from. Also in this section, we have this beautiful bookmark that she created. She tears apart old jewelry and she makes the most incredible artwork with it. Nice eyelash trim and some keys. You'll notice that the keys are pretty shiny. I will probably do some distress on them using sandpaper and ink and whatnot, just to give them kind of an older kind of a feel. That'll be fun. This page is so interesting. Let me fix it for you here. I had it open just before I filmed, so I didn't put it back. Sorry about that. This piece of fabric is actually a square doily that she made into an envelope. She stitched it into an envelope. She's just amazing, I'm telling you. Open it up. And there's a little mini journal in here. It says, "Dream big." And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm dreaming big. That's part of the reason that I started this YouTube channel this month. And the inside is made with all sorts of papers. We've got pages of old reproduction, Sears catalog. We have pages from a book that had a lot of flowers in it. We have sheet music. We have coloring pages or pages from another flower book. There's so many details. I could spend a whole lot more time than I'm going to be able to because I don't want the video to be too long. This is a cute little pocket that she's made. It's an insert pocket. And she's loaded it with a lot of things. Postcards. This is postcard size or close to it. Also, just, you know, some random scrap paper. Let's see. She knows that I will purpose that into some artwork. Sorry, I'm going to stand up because I think I can see a little better if I do that. All right. Sing it loud. Friends, if you're having a tough day, here's what you need to do. Find your favorite song on YouTube and blast it. You're welcome. Here's another interesting page with a hidden pocket. Look at that. The hidden pocket between the two pages with another little booklet of all kinds of fun things. This is, I believe, an end of a table runner or some kind of table covering. I love it because it has the fleur-de-lis, and she so cleverly put it on the purple paper. She sewed it right in there. I just love that. There's more of that yarn, that vintage yarn skein paper. It's the simple things. It's the simple things. This is another two-page spread that is just loaded with goodies. Start on the left here. Cute little pocket made out of that same table runner. It's got all kinds of goodies in it. This little bookmark. It's made of wood, super thin wood. See if you can get a good look at it. And it looks like it's been laser cut at the ends. And what she's done is colored it in and added cute little lace to it. We have some more of this flower scrapbook paper. She made a lot of little tags. Some of them she glued together. Some of them she sewed together. She is a whiz on the sewing machine. She really is. That is an art that I have not yet tried, but that may be in my future. Here's another little fun pack of paper. She knows that if I want to, I can tear these up and include them in my collage, which you're going to be seeing soon. Sorry. This is a cute little pocket that she made. It just pops right out of the page. She just folded a piece of paper precisely. This, I just love this. It is kind of a mini like traveler's notebook is kind of how I think about it. And you could use it either way. You could use it this. I love the little tape here from our cabinet of curiosities, because both Heather and I do have a cabinet of curiosities. All you have to do is walk in our home and you will see it right away. I love the little closure she did with a button, a vintage button. And just a little pack of paper. I can record my travels. I can, you know, if I have like mini pictures that I take somewhere when I go on a trip, or if I have plane ticket stubs or whatever, I can just glue them in here just kind of as a reminder of the different places that I've been. So fun. You could also store receipts in here, like if you went to a special store, if you were in a different city and you went to a special store or a special restaurant, you could put little things in there from the store or the restaurant. Oh, so many pages, so many pages. So thoughtful. She's just so thoughtful. Put that back in here so I can kind of keep, well, actually, let's just put it here for now. Okay. Celebrate who you are. Celebrate who you are. Yes. Another beautiful pocket. This time she's used that lace trim from the front that we originally saw, and has sewed it to a heavy paper. There's a whole bunch of goodies in here. Here's one of my favorite quotes in the whole book, actually. Sorry. Sometimes your heart needs more time to accept what your mind already knows. Isn't that true? Sometimes I think we think about things too much. We overthink. And sometimes we have to listen to our gut and we have to listen to our heart. So let that be an encouragement to you today, too. Another little pack of paper that I can do whatever I want with down the road. This is just lovely. I believe that this fabric was from a very lightweight scarf. Let's see if I have something would be an example, like something like this. This is some really pretty fabric that Heather gave me years ago, and it's very thin, like super thin, and it is see-through. So it feels kind of like that, but I think what she's done here, which is so clever, is she has attached it to the paper, I believe by using Mod Podge. And it's so effective. It's already a bit distressed, I think, because of the age of the fabric originally. And then when she put the Mod Podge on it, I think that probably distressed it further. And then the way that she has stretched the fabric, it almost gives it a little bit of a distorted feeling. It's just lovely. Another beautiful page. Some more trim. Again, I could add photos here, or I could attach some coffee dyed paper for a writing space. Or if I wanted to, I could collect a whole bunch of tiny purple things and glue it here. There's just so many things that you can do with these journals. There's that wallpaper making another appearance. I was so blessed to get my hands on that wallpaper, let me tell you. A lovely iris. Irises happen to be one of my favorite flowers. And this is so effective. She's put it right up next to this aged old sheet music. I believe it's vintage music. I believe she got it out of a really old hymnal. And here we have another hidden surprise. Just look at the detail that she has here. She's just so incredibly talented. This is a little surprise notebook. I had forgotten that this was in here. I looked at it briefly when I was at her house, but of course when I got home, you know, I spent hours studying it. But isn't this cute? Again, it's just papers that she has repurposed. She's put them in here with washi tape, which is really fun to use. Another piece of paper, another piece of scrapbook paper that I gave her years ago. And she had a little piece left, so she sent it back my way. This is probably the perfect size for a postcard, so one of you viewers may be getting a postcard from me in the future. Who knows? Again, just some more fun papers. More from that Sears and Roebuck reproduction. And part of the coloring page that is of that iris that we saw earlier. Oops, wrong way. Oh no, I think that's the right way. Okay. All right. Excuse me. I'm a little bit still sick today, but I'm doing the best I can. This is a really super cute page. This is wallpaper that I had given, or not wallpaper. This is scrapbook paper I had given her years ago. We've known each other probably, I want to say 11 years, maybe 13 years, something like that. Anyway, I gave a lot of things to her at that time because A, I needed to downsize, and B, she was doing some community classes, free community art classes for people that struggle with mental health issues, or for people, you know, who are just really isolated or lonely, or they're in recovery. And so I had donated a whole bunch of supplies to her, and she sent it back to me in this book, this piece of paper. This is so cool. Do you see what she did here? She took the closure of an envelope and she removed it from the envelope, and then she glued it right down onto this map. And we have another word of wisdom from Heather today. Live like you mean it. Live like you mean it today. She made this super cute little paperclip. And this is really rusty, this paperclip. So it's really got an old vintage kind of feel, which I love. These are pieces of, I think, a men's dress shirt again, that we harvested the buttons on. A lot of times the clothing that comes in is stained or something, and we can't get the stains out. So she just shreds them up into little pieces and we use them in our art. Another great 2-page spread. Another quote. This one says, "A moment of patience in a moment of anger saves you 1,000 moments of regret." Love that. A moment of patience in a moment of anger saves you 1,000 moments of regret. And there's some more quotes tucked in here along with another paper pack. Love this one. Accept both compliments and criticism. It takes both sun and rain for a flower to grow. Sorry about the shadow, guys. I haven't really figured out the lighting yet. I apologize. And that's the end of the book. She did include a lot of extras for me. She made this card, and it's actually a little pocket So you could use this for whatever you like. For example, I'm just going to use this because it's handy. Like, you could stick a pen in there. This becomes then maybe another gift. You know, maybe you make a tiny little journal, like a mini journal, and you put it inside with a pen just as a gift for someone. Oh, the options are just endless. You could hide some secret writing in there. Whatever you like. Whatever you like. This is super cute. This back paper was a piece, an old file folder that she found when she was cleaning out some filing cabinets at her ministry. And what she's done here, I guess some of them had gotten wet, or they just weren't usable anymore because they were so old they were falling apart. So what she did was she tore them up and she made them into these tags. And I just love the distress look at the top and the bottom. Piece of old lace, maybe vintage, not sure. I'll have to ask her about that one. Again, space for you to write. You can add more quotes. So fun, so fun. In addition to all of these goodies that she put in the book, as well as making the book herself, she also literally, guys, gave me a huge bag of papers and scraps. A lot of them match the papers and scraps and lace that are in this book. And she put them in a little bag for me, and she said, you can add these if you want, or you can make a whole nother journal with them. And literally she gave me enough to make a whole nother journal. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy the video, please hit that like button. Like it. And then there's a subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. And if you like, leave me a comment below. And thank you for listening today. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. Bye now.